Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to Southern Latitudes. I just wanted to show you a couple little updates before we go to the grow table. And so I had a Caribbean red pineapple papaya over in the food forest. And she is now, as of a couple months ago, fallen over and completely dead. But was able to take some of the seeds, save them, and grow the babies. Now, if you do the seeds, you should do the seeds fresh. That's something I learned, what was that, maybe 2 years ago. You don't take and dry the seeds, because I did that way. Also made a mistake and found out, oh, they like fresh seeds in the ground, in the soil. And they did all pop up. I had a ton of papaya babies. So anyhow, I took these 3 for myself. Well, maybe 4, because this one's decided to split there. But I thought I was taking 3 and just popped them in the ground. Didn't think much anything of it. This one absolutely loves its life. And the Red Caribbean was self-fertile. But for whatever reason, her pups turned into a male, a female, and a female. Now, I don't know if we've got nothing going on here. And this female looks completely different than this one, because that one throws multiple blooms and this one throws a big single bloom. So I don't know if this is also self-fertile or if it's just being pollinated by this big old male next to it. But I thought that was pretty cool. She's finally putting on fruit, and so I guess she's 2 years old now. But I wanted to also show you, remember I was having trouble with the neighbor's window, and that's why I put them there. I had to keep the roots kind of shallow because I have tubes going through the ground to the pump and to the pool. So I didn't want anything too big and too invasive as far as root system. But I love it. I love it. This one with the lean is actually growing over more and more into the window, which is perfect to me. I love it. And this one's getting really high. It looks like we might be having a really big hurricane system growing out there in the Atlantic. And I'm not talking Aaron. I'm talking about the one that comes the next week after. And yeah, it doesn't look real good. That one looks like it may slam into us. So I'm kind of at this stage. I got to fertilize the babies. But I'm also looking at what is in my yard that needs to be put up or tied down as well. So those papayas do not have anything tied down. And I have more papayas here from last year that did break. Did they break last year? Yes. I had them tied up, and one broke, and so I cut the other one, and then I cut the female too. That female, this is a different variety. I have no idea what this papaya variety is. Hold on a second. I know this is my male right here, which also split. It's a single base, but it split into 2. And now you can see where it broke into another 2. Uh-oh. I hear things cracking and popping. That's not good. Yeah, so I don't know. I was thinking about taking this limb off. Not today, but at some point. Because I think we're still going to have this problem where it could potentially fall into the pool. And then I have the girls over here, but the girls are not blooming. So, and I just dropped that one to keep it low because it is so close to the pool. And then the ropes are right down in there. I got to take care of these vines too one day soon, because I noticed that I have vinage happening up here. We got to have a fence clearing party. That cannot continue. Yeah, and I have one over here. As soon as we get a little bit cooler, got some new bananas coming in, I think. These don't look, oh, hold on. There they are. Dwarf Cavendish. And my Arbequina olive. Now I did take like 3-4 feet off in the winter. That looks pretty good. I don't know if it'll bloom. Maybe. maybe it's close to 5 years old. Looks like we had rain in the night, doesn't it? Huh, I don't remember that. And these vines all got to go too, but in good time. Looks like he's got one going up there. He doesn't usually let that happen. They are getting older. So let me show you. This is the luffa. This is my living hedge. You see? It's working beautiful. Blocking everybody from the beautiful pool back there. And I see that this luffa didn't make it. There's a luffa in here. It's going to be hard to see with only one hand here. There you go. Can you see it? It's not putting on too many females, and that's quite all right with me. There is a female right in there. The sponge. I'm not going to eat them like zucchini, but so I'm going to keep a few sponges. Really, mostly, I just wanted the living hedge more than anything. And I feel must have picked up a spider web. There's a female. And then the rest would all be male blooms. These are all males. See, they tend to cluster together and then bloom at, one a day or every couple of days. So those are luffas, males and females. Oh, look at that. It's a wasp up in there. I see a lot of females. That one also is not bloomed. Wonder what's going on there. I really do wonder what's going on. And oh my gosh, look at this. I cannot believe the snapdragon, not on irrigation, except for when I remember to water it, is still surviving. I did clean up these pots a little bit. I added more of easy wave yellow petunias. I put the terenia in here and in here. I cleaned up the mint quite a bit and popped more mint pieces in. So that kind of updates you on over by the pool garden. Oh, look, I gotta show you this too. There's a lot of, stevia. I gotta harvest stevia and stuff like that. There's a couple remaining peppers, but the rest just needs to be cleaned up. Look at my celosia. Oh, this is volunteer from last year's seed, popped right back up. Boy, I wish I need to put some of this in my smoothie garden so it can volunteer and bring its babies up on its own. Less work for me. And then this is the African foxglove, if you're new to the channel. I started all these from seed, not here. This is I don't know how it got in with the celosia down here. But I had white and I had pink or purpley. And as far as I know, the purple didn't make it through the winter and spring, but all the white have just about come back. I have some up in the front gardens. I have some under the papayas. I should have showed you that. And then and this volunteer one. Oh, and I got some on the back fence. So I have it in a few different spots, and I just absolutely, I love it. But it's in the wrong spot right here. But I'm leaving it because if I pull it, I'll pull out the celosia as well. I'll just ruin everything. So I'm just going to wait till the season is over and it goes into dormancy, and then I'll pull it and put it somewhere. The king of the garden, lima beans. I didn't have the best production. The best germination. Hold on. I guess we're doing a little garden tour first. So ignore the stick here. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think this is gonna be 8. We need to get that up on a trellis. I just work it on up there. The weeds are coming back over again. I gotta get to that. Got a lot of stuff I gotta do, but I just been putting it off. So anyhow, what did I say, 8 or 9? Yeah, maybe we got one coming. Pardon me. This one looks like it might be coming finally. Anyhow, it looks like they're coming along a little bit. Not quite the germination I was hoping for, but it is what it is. Sorry, I'm still a little bit sick, but overall good. We'll keep my workload light today. Gotta, so many things I gotta update you on. We've been doing seedlings for so long, I haven't updated you on, like, look at this. We have figage. We have figs. Oh my gosh. And up here, I had one in here, or two, but they dropped. Here you go. There's another one. Oh, good. It looks like we got enough for everybody to try. Huh. I don't see too many on the shady side. Yeah, well, that's okay. And weeds. Asparagus. Oh, the asparagus that was in the front. Did you? Oh, I don't know if I showed that to you, that video to you yet, because I still got to get mushroom compost. But anyhow, there was an asparagus accidentally in the market garden, and I put it in here. I'll show you the root system and all. But so the crown is in there good, but it did lose its top, and that is, you know, just what it's gonna be. It just is. Sadly. Okay, so let me show you what's going on here at the grow table. These are not dying, but not thriving either. And so this is when I want to come in. I bet that's the shallots or the red. Which one is that? Chianti red. And so these definitely need a little hit of fertilizer. So what we're going to do is, everything else looks to be pretty good, but we're going to, well, they kind of look water drenched from the rain last night, don't they? These need to get in the ground. Oh my goodness. Oh no, mosquitoes. Ooh, I did not spray myself with mosquitoes spray like I should have. Nothing's popped up from the other day yet that I see. Yeah, nothing yet. So, oh, let me show you what we got going on here before I might have to go get mosquito spray. Oh, this is the Liberty Classic Snapdragons. This is a weed in the midst of it. They look pretty good. This is the Harmony Mix stock. We're doing okay. They seem to, yes, they're stretching. They're getting a little leggy over here. But that's the only way I could figure out how to get them to survive, because out here was cooking them. So they seem to like this. They get a little morning sun, and then they get afternoon sun and protected during the heat of the day. So if they're happy, I'm happy. And I'll take a little stretching as a result. Which one are these? The pink Snapdragons. These were the yellow Snapdragons. Now, I had a ton of those, but this is, stuff's falling. This is when I discovered they were cooking, and I burned out like this whole section of yellow Snapdragons. Dang it, every time I swear he does his yard like every day or every other day. Whenever I start a video, he's out there. So we're going to do Neptune's Harvest Fish and Seaweed Fertilizer. It's a 2-3-1. And I gotta get my little green canister. Where is it? It's probably in the shed. Okay, you guys, hopefully it's a little quieter for you. So this is organic Neptune's Harvest Fish Emulsion, Fish and Seaweed Fertilizer. Sorry, the mosquitoes. I forgot to spray myself. It's a 2-3-1, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. I think I got that. Or potassium from... It's been a while. P is phosphorus, K is potassium, right? NPK. Okay. So this is 1 fluid ounce right here. And a lot of times I'll cut it in half for little bitty babies. But after rereading the instructions, I think I might just keep it just below the 1 fluid ounce line. Sorry, the bugs are unrelentless out here. Shake, give this a good shake, because it does separate. So not quite, sometimes I say go 50%, but I'm thinking we need to go a full, or almost a full dose. And yes, it does smell pretty bad. Not bad, it just smells like fish. I guess to some people that's pretty bad. Bad enough. There we go. Fill it up. I'm not sure if this is just 1 gallon or 1 1/4. Seems to me like this might be a little bit bigger than a gallon. Gonna clean out my cup. There we go. So not too much, just enough. You want to keep them alive. I also want to hit these little asparagus with some fertilizer too. Oh, maybe these peppers, these are bigger. Once they get their second leaves on, for sure hit them up with fertilizer. And then these are my marigolds, peppers, probably not, and celosia. So I'm gonna add some water, fertilizer to these. Okay, so there we go. I still have quite a bit left. I'll just do it a little bit every day. And yeah, we'll see if, I'll show you if they green up in future videos, but they should. One thing that I've noticed in years past, power off. One thing I have noticed in years past with my onions is that they will grow up. They'll even put these little mini bulbs on them, and then the tops will die. And I am not 100% certain, but I'm leaning towards the fact that it's humid and they're rotting, or that they need fertilizer. I think I didn't fertilize last year, and that might have been my problem. It probably wouldn't hurt. Pardon this cold. It probably wouldn't hurt if I threw them a day or two in the boat barn. So with this hurricane coming, I am going to do my best to clean up a lot of this boat barn and get things organized. I should show it to you. I was gifted a baker's rack, and I kept saying I'm going to do something with it. It even has 3 shelves in it. It's got a beautiful base to it. I have contemplated putting it in the house, and actually I might still do that. I might put it in my office, come to think of it, and I could put jars of food on it and then plants on the bottom. Yeah. So when I got it, I thought to myself, I'm going to replace this sort of a potting table that I was gifted several years ago. And it was on its last leg then, but you know, it worked okay. It's been out there by Salsa Garden quite a bit. But it ended up coming in here one year, one hurricane, one winter, whatever it was. And it's lived here, but it's got cracks. It really can't be transported anymore. It is so dump worthy, but it's still helpful at this point, especially when we got hurricanes coming. So I just clean all this up. I still have my gladioli here. I'm letting them continue to brown on top, but I can do that in the porch as well. I just know one thing is that I absolutely need to start a little hurricane prep, a little hurricane throwing out of garbage and stuff. That hurricane might be 11, 12 days out, 13. I haven't done the count. I think they said around the 24th. But I can't wait till the 24th, you know, and you shouldn't either. You should always be kind of prepping your yard from the minute hurricane season begins and kind of thinking ahead of what do I need to tie down, especially with plants. I have a really good video about that. I will link it to the end of this. It's like a homesteader's prepping for hurricane, or small homestead, a small, something like that. So it's just for like chickens, food forest, and garden vegetables. And it goes through everything in my yard at, you know, that particular year, which has probably been 3 years ago, 4 years ago now. And it just goes through item by item and how I secure it for, you know, big hurricanes. I want to show you one more thing, and then we're going to end the video here. And then I'll probably start cleaning out this boat barn. Maybe I'll take you with. Do you want to come with me? I'm not sure. It's such a mess in here. I'm so embarrassed. Do you have your ugly spots too? Oh yeah, I got to do something with it. So let me show you the blackberries. I do have something new there to show you as well. All right, ooh, bright light. I'm still waiting on the guavas to ripen. Those are Mexican cream. I'm now in what is officially looking like my cassava food forest, my cassava row on the edge right here. Isn't that fantastic? Woo! So I was watching Chris from Permaculture FX. He was giving a lecture at a natural farm. And so he was saying if you set your calendar to when you put your cassava in, it's like 150 days till harvest, like clockwork. And I thought that was great. I was like, but oh my gosh, when did I put that? Thank goodness I take pictures and I document here and stuff. Well, I didn't make a video about it, but I had the pictures of it. So I counted out 150 days, and it says my cassava will be ready around October 4th, which is funny because I have something else that's ready October 2nd. I don't know. My phone has all my brain stuff, brain power. So here's my Washita blackberries. And I had some dead vines last time you saw it. And so I cut all those out. And it kind of wants to do a big bush form. And so I took some of them were going way far into here. So I grabbed those, trained them all onto one of these 3 levels. And I see that I wasn't even seeing that I had blooms and blackberries going before, and I missed them. And so these will be for next year's blackberries, I believe. And wait for, so I found, these look great. I found some blackberries over here along close to the fence. So I did my best to carefully pull them out, and I put them right here. Now they're mad. They're defoliating, even with keeping them wet. But I think they'll come back. And then I'll have 2 starts right here, Washitas right here, which looks like it's spelled Wachita, but it's an Indian name, and so I went and looked it up, and it does seem to be Washita. That's how they say. I think there's like a river and a park. Sorry, all that dappled light. So, you know what? I never get over here and tell you guys about this. This is my Papa Nepalese. So this is one of them. I have more there. So I had this big tall thing, and then when we had the trees trimmed a little over a year ago, they came in and dropped a bunch of stuff here and knocked it over. But this is what's left and coming up. I think it'll do better. I probably need to clear it out some more. But there is another piece down in there. And here, look, there's some more right here. So it's coming back slowly. It did not help that the Turk's cap hibiscus was also blocking the light. And I see it's defoliated for summer. Don't worry, it'll come back by Christmas, like full Christmas bloom with red little Turk's caps in there. And but now would be a great time for me to get in there and prune that out. I think I did that last year as well on a video. So, and my grapefruit, ruby red right here, right here. I had a bigger one. Did I lose it? Sometimes you gotta look down too. Gee, I don't know where it went. Do you suppose the animal got it? I had a really, really big one somewhere. Oh, no. I just don't remember where it was. Over here, I have a pretty big one. Now, it's got this weird something on its coating. I hope that's not affecting the fruit itself. Oh, I don't like it. I'm pretty certain this does have greening. This is a Meyer lemon graft onto it, which did a lot more blooming this year, but by golly, it doesn't ever set fruit. It's the strangest thing. So, anyhow, I think, let me get in the shade. Oh, and my dragon fruit here. I never talk about that hardly, do I? So, let me get in the shade a little bit. I'll get my cassava windbreak right behind me. I love that. But anyhow, you guys, I think we're just going to keep the video like that. It's a basic morning walk around and fertilizing. And I'll keep my energy, don't expend all my energy and keep it myself in a healing, hopefully, progression. And I do want to do a food forest or garden tour coming up very soon. And if you have any questions about what, maybe things that like this I haven't updated you on in a long time, you guys let me know and ask them down below, and I'll be sure to go ahead and get you some answers and updates. I'll highlight it in the video for you and read your questions as well. So you guys, with that said, we're, as you can tell, the cicadas are coming out. My noise canceling AirPods died, so anyhow, I gotta go put them on the charger. You guys take care, God bless, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.